What's going on, YouTube? Yo, first of all, I want to say thank you for the amazing out of the way support I've been getting lately. Like, I think I hit, let me check. I know for sure all of my videos went to 1K views. I'm so grateful for that, for everybody and everything, all that. I'm grateful for all that. And I'm currently at 267 subs. Trying to run it up, I ain't gonna sit here and hold you. Trying to hit that 1K subs and that 4,000 watch hours so to get monetized. But I think that's everybody's goal for YouTube right now. Anyways, try to get monetized. So, like I started every video, long live man, free quad. But y'all showed that support on that storytime video I did. So I said that I was gonna do more story times if that got the got the reaction I wanted to get, and yeah, I did that and above, so I appreciate it. But this story time is gonna be the first time I got locked up. The first and only time I got locked up. Let me put that out there. Alright, so anybody that knows me know that I'm by far no way I don't even try to portray myself to be a thug, a gangster, or whatever the definition of that, however y'all categorize that, whatever it means, that's not me. Only thing I do is try to work, chase my dream, take care of my son, and have fun. That's the only thing I do, you feel me? So, this, I can't remember how old I was, and again, I'm gonna try not to say no names, but I'll be getting a lot of people telling me that last story time I did, I was saying names, so this time I'm trying to avoid it. Alright, so how it happened, right? I can't remember exactly how old I was. I had to have been like 13, 14, something like that, right? So, my stepdaddy, if you know me, you know my stepdad is a junk man, like, that's just Kenny for you. Like, that man could build anything, like anything to do with a motor, car, anything like that, like he could do it. So of course he would have mechanic friends, and just so happened one of his friends stayed around the corner from us, and he had 2 sons. I ain't speaking on nobody's names or nothing like that, but if you know me, you know my story, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. So I used to, I got close with them because, like, you feel me, that was the only people I really knew in the area at that time, because that's when I first, like, had moved back there, and of course they was around and I was around, so of course we got clicked tight, and you feel me. So I remember when, like, they was bad, like, them niggas was cutthroat OGs, you feel me? Like, them boys, anything they could get into, they was getting into. Like, if it had something to do with some money, they was going to get it, I'm telling you. So, you feel me? So I was with them, like, staying night at their house, and like, that's when I first started, like, really, like, being on the phone and, like, talking to females and stuff like that. So I'm thinking, like, alright, we done got us some track phones. If you know what I'm talking about. Like, them little, small, little cheap track phones, we had to buy minutes for it every day and everything like that. We had some of them. So, and you know, that, and like, Artel, you remember that too. I think I was the only one with Artel phone, you know, after 9 o'clock, you feel me? Everything free. So, it's after 9 o'clock, we vibing, like, know what I'm saying? We sitting back, talking to females and everything like that. Like, we just chilling. That's what I'm thinking we about to do. So, I'm like, shit, this is my kind of scene right here, you feel me? I'm chilling, like, we cooling. So, alright. Like, all that day, we would, like, walk up and down through Utah. We were, like, going to Dollar General, going to the Chinese place, like, just walking, just because we bored, just trying to find something to do. So, that's what we was doing, just walking. And we walked past this store. Like, it's a store right across from the fire department in Utah, and like, it's like a thrift shop. If I said that shit, if I didn't, oh well. But it's a thrift shop, and they had a whole bunch of random stuff. Like, they used to sell books, clothes, like little random stuff like that, like a Salvation Army type thing. So this particular day, they had like those little pocket rocket motorcycles, like the small ones. The little riding ones, yeah, they had those out there. So, you feel me? Me in Utahville and ain't never really getting exposed and never being able to see nothing. I saw those, and we saw those. This shit blew our minds. We was like, yo, you ain't knew motorcycles could come that small. Alright, so bet. So, we done went, and we went and asked the man how much they was, and I forgot how much he said it was. And I don't even remember. I ain't gonna say a lot to you. And yeah. But of course, me ain't had that much money. So we actually we test ride it. He was like, no, like basically like racist, racist people. So we was like, all right, bet, don't worry about it. So we left there, and then we was just talking about it all day long. Like we could not imagine, like we never thought we would see something like that, or like a miniature motorcycle. Like come on, like that was the first time ever seeing them. So we was like, yo, we gotta have them. And so me, I'm playing around following them up. I heard them talking about going back up there after they closed, but I ain't took it serious. But when you trying to fit in, so I'm like, yeah, I'm with it, yes, whatever. Me not knowing, they serious. So I'm like, man, them boys ain't going back up there. I ain't worried about that. Them boys they playing. Alright, so later on, back to what I was talking about earlier. Later on that night, we in there chilling on the phone and stuff like that. So I'm in somebody else's house, and I couldn't get comfortable without, I wasn't gonna be comfortable if they wasn't there. So I'm in the room, and all of a sudden I noticed that they done left out the room. So I walked in the living room where everybody else was at, and they wasn't out there. So I asked them where everybody went at. It was like they outside. They went outside. So I followed them. I ain't following them. I went outside looking for them because like how you don't want to be in nobody else's house. You feel me? And they ain't there. Like the people you came there for, they ain't there. So why I'm gonna be in here? You feel me? So I don't walk outside, and when I get outside, it's like where I stayed at. Remember I told you it was called the Quarters. But it's like a big round circle, and it's like, it's a big round circle, basically, that's what it is. So when I went outside and I get in the yard and I don't hear nothing, I don't see nothing. So the first thing came to my mind was like, all right, it's dark, like, it had to have been like 11, maybe 12 o'clock, something like that. So it's dark, so I'm still on the phone, and I done went walking, not towards where I stayed at, because where they stayed at, I stayed like, maybe not even a 5-minute walk from them. So my house was to the right. And instead of the first thing came to my mind, I should have followed my mind, was go home. They not here, so why you still here? Just go ahead, go home. Not me, I ain't thinking that. So I'm thinking I'm walking the other way, walking towards like the town of Utah, like the main road. And how far we was from the road, like they house was like maybe not even 2-minute walk to the shop that we was talking about. So I'm walking out, you feel me? And I get to the top of the road, like the main highway of Utah. If you know Utah, it's like one main road, you feel me? So I get to the top of the road, and all of a sudden I hear like banging, like boom, 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 like it sounded like somebody was taking like a hammer or something and hitting like a wall, or like bamming, like boom, boom, boom. I keep hearing it. So I'm walking towards the sound. So the way the shop was set up, they got 2 separate buildings. Like they got one building as the store, and then they got another, like they got one building as the store, they got the parking lot in the middle, and then they got the I guess you call it storage or wherever they keep shit at. They got the storage building. So I get past the first building, and as I'm walking, like the farther I'm walking towards the storage building, the more banging and banging and banging I'm hearing, right? Alright, so I get past the first building. This is my first alarm. This is my second alarm. My first alarm when I walked outside and I ain't seen them outside, so why the fuck I ain't even home? My second alarm was when I got past the first building into the parking lot. I look in the parking lot, and it's a man and a woman that own the store. So the husband was outside. I look at him, he look at me. And mind you, we done been to this store all day long, back and forth. Steady back and forth at the store, you feel me? All day. So when he look at me, he notices me, and I notice him. But I'm on the phone the whole time, so you feel me? I'm walking, and I'm looking at him, he looking at me. And I hear the banging, like the banging is loud as ever. So obviously he came outside because he had the same thing I heard, right? Alright, so not paying no attention, I look at him. Then my being dumb, I wave at him, this nigga wave back. So I keep walking. I get to the behind the storage building. Tell me why I see these niggas with a axe, like chopping this side. Like, cause it was like a flimsy building. At least we thought it was a flimsy building. Like, even if you look at it today, you would think it's like a little flimsy little building. Like a strong wind come through, probably blow the building over. They using the axe, like chopping the damn wall, like I guess trying to make a hole on the side of the building trying to make a hole inside of the building so that they could get inside of the building and grab the motorcycles and bring them out. Alright, so while they doing that, first thing on my mind was like, oh shit, like, yo, the man is outside and he already saw me. So, like, the first thing on my mind, like, yo, go home. No, that wasn't even the first thing on my mind. It was not go home. It was like, go back to their house. Why I thought that instead of just going home, I should have just went home. So, I ain't knew what to do. Like, I'm not a criminal. Like, I ain't never been in no situation like that. And you feel me? Like, I didn't know what to do. I was lost. So, what I did, me being a dummy, I went across the street. I got across the street. I walked past the man again. Like, the nigga done see me again. So obviously he done figure out what was going on, I'm assuming. So as he saw me, I see him run back inside his building. So the first thing comes to my mind, like, this nigga about to get a gun and go run. I take off running. Alright, I get back to their house. And I'm sitting there. Like, I get back first. I'm nervous. Like, I'm lost. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, I'm like, yo, this nigga done saw me. He know what the fuck they was doing. So I'm like, yo, what's next? Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, you feel me? I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know. So they come back like 10 minutes behind me. They come back laughing. But I see they ain't came back with no motorcycle or nothing. So I'm assuming, I'm like, yo, like, damn, like, alright, this shit ain't work. I'm like, yo, what happened? They stay laughing like, yo, he ain't never came out. I was like, yo, I saw this nigga. I saw him, like, yo, I looked at him, look at me, you feel me? Like, yo, he know what the fuck going on. He knew what was going on behind that building. So, about an hour passed, nothing happened, so we back chilling, like, you feel me? We back chilling like ain't nothing happened. Yo, tell me why, nigga, we was in the back room, all in the back of the house. So his daddy, the dude that knew my stepdaddy, his stepdaddy and my stepdaddy was best friends. So tell me why dude comes back there, he's like, yo, the cops outside. Stepdaddy like, y'all left out this motherfucking house. I don't know what the fuck y'all went and did, but the cops outside. So me being dumb and like back then when I was little, I was like, I ain't the tallest person now, but back then like I was like little, like baby size, like little. So he said the cops outside, and my stomach dropped, nigga. Like, this is my first time ever, my first interaction ever with the cops or anything like that. So when he told me that, my stomach instantly dropped. Like, my heart dropped, everything dropped. Like, nigga, I'm like, yo, like, what's about to happen? Like, yo, like. So me, I was the first one to go to the door to see what's going on. I went to the door, I lied to you not. Like, the porch was high up off the ground. The dude then grabbed me like a baby, like under my arm, lift me up, put me on the ground, put the handcuffs on my back. Put my hands on my back, put the handcuffs on me. Dog, man, I told you, bro, it ain't hit me. Like, I was crying, but I wasn't like boo-hoo crying. Like, I was crying. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna say cap to you, nigga. That was my first interaction with the cop. Nigga, I think I'm about to go away for life, nigga. I'm like, yo, like, it's over. I done did it now. Tears coming out my eye, we in the back of the car. But yo, this one I kind of figured out, like, this one I knew I wasn't built for no shit like that. Because as I'm crying, I lie to you not, like, the cop name was Jerry. Like, man, I ain't even saying that, fuck I said no. And if you from Utah, you know exactly what I'm talking about. He got like a fake eye. So, as the whole time I'm in the car crying, like tears coming out my eyes crying, like I ain't start boo-hoo crying yet. They in the back of the car picking on this nigga eye. Like, yo, that's when I realized, like, yo, this ain't the life for me. Like, no. Cause the whole time I'm going through what I'm going through, like, I'm in my, like, I'm first thing in my head, like, yo, I might do life. I ain't even lost my virginity yet. I'm like, yo, it's over with, dog. Like, it's over. I'm going. Like, it's over. I'm like, yo, it's over. It was over. But the whole time, I'm crying. These niggas laughing, like, picking on the man eye, telling the nigga, like, they take his eyeball out and shoot marbles with it and all kind of shit. And I'm not trying to laugh, like, yo, it's over with, dog. Them niggas like, yo, I'm about to get my time. But I know these niggas about to do more than me. Like, that's what I was going, that was going through my mind the whole time. Like, I'm like, yo, it's over. So, they take us to the police station that was right down the road. We get to the police station. And we sitting there, and nigga was like, yo, y'all need to call your parents. I need to get in touch with somebody. So I'm gone. Like, yo, that's when the boohoo shit started coming in. Like, I'm gone. Like, hands behind my back and everything. I'm like, yo, it's over, dog. It's over. But the shit that really hit me when them boys called my mama and my mama walk in the place and they had like us three sitting beside each other. They had like the cop behind like the little behind some kind of little disc. And he had us on this side and he had they had the space and they had our parents and shit over there, like my stepdad and my mama. Dog, when I saw my mama, oh man, it was over after I saw my mama. Like, yo, that's a nigga. I'm in there going crazy, like, Mom, I'm sorry. And if you know my mama, dog, and you know her like my mama used to, she used to get turned. So if you knew my mama around that time, you knew she came in there and she was going stupid. You dumb mother effer this, you dumb mother effer that. You done did it. No, it's over. It's over. Don't cry now. It's over. You done. Oh man. But luckily, nigga told us like, yo, he was like, the whole time I've been there crying, dog. The whole time, the whole situation, they steady picking on this nigga, telling him he got a fake eye and like they slapped the eyeball out his head and they was just going stupid on him. Man. I wasn't in no mood to laugh, dog. I was trying to get out of that situation, and that crying saved my life because I only got, I think it was 2nd-degree burglary because it was at nighttime, and then I only got what I got. I think I got parole or probation. I got one of the two, something like that. Yeah, I got off. It's off my record. It got expunged. I did everything I was supposed to do. I think I was supposed to do a little bit of community service, and I was supposed to apologize to them, and I was supposed to go do work for them and all kind of stuff. I got off with it. But the other two, because of all that picking and shit, them boys ended up doing a little bit of time in juvie behind that. But the crime ain't for me, I'm telling you. I'm not trying to get in no trouble. I ain't trying to, you feel me? Because the thought of going to jail, like, yo, I can't do it. It's not no hell, no. I enjoy my freedom too much, though. I can't give it my rights. Can't do that. But yeah, that was the first time, my first interaction with some cops. So make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Give me about, y'all showing out with the views and the subs. I'm telling you, y'all showing out. So just give me 10 likes and you feel me. And I'm gonna keep the bangers coming. I'm gonna keep flowing with it. I'm gonna keep rocking with it. Again, long live man. Free Quad Money. I'm out.